All right, so right off the tip here, we want to get Donovan Clingan a look on the block. So let's get him a touch right around the high post here, and then send him off a dribble handoff, and then have him across screen. He's wide open. It's actually similar to what North Carolina likes to do with Armando Bacot down low. So like I said, we're going to see it here with Armando Bacot. Similar action, not exactly the same, but we get the high post and then dribble handoff and do a cross screen for him down low. So UConn does a good job to set up this Iverson cut. We get a skip wing to wing, and then he just runs right off it. Gets a pretty good look at the rim, doesn't fall. But Marquette on defense, number 13 on White, he needs to be, who's guarding Donovan Clingan right here, he needs to be jumping with the ball. The ball moves, you move. So if you jump to the ball on the skip pass, you're in better position to defend this Iverson screen. We got to be somewhere in the middle of the court on this to keep him from getting to the rim. Solid transition defense here from Marquette. Our big man misses it on the one end, so he's the last one getting back. You'll see Clingan runs out, and it's a good job by here. Zayd Lowry, he does a good job. He pretty much saves us a layup by just, he recognizes that big man's the last one back, and he takes that away. UConn does a good job to get the ball up. They just can't get it inside because Zayd Lowry does a good job to protect the rim in transition. He's not worried about his man. He said, we got to protect the rim. We're not giving up a layup. And he saves a layup on this possession. Good job here by UConn. First and foremost, we're getting the ball ahead. And then that keeps them from matching up too easily. And we can attack that closeout and get a dump off look. We got a simple 4-out, 1-in look here off of the transition. So they get the ball ahead, and they force UConn to fly around and match up on the move. And then we're in the 4-out, 1-in look. We're able to attack this closeout here and get dribble drive penetration straight to the rim. And then this guy, this defender right here is in a bind because Iguodaro's going to step up. And does he step in to help the helper? Does he leave his man in the corner? The answer is probably that you want to step in and help the helper and take this pass away. Kind of do a better job to anticipate this off the straight line drive. Leave him in the corner, allow us to play 2-on-1 right here on the backside. But the key here for UConn was advancing the ball early, which forced a difficult closeout, and then we got forward offense off of that. Again, UConn in transition, looking to score, looking to get downhill, looking to find shooters. We've talked about on the channel plenty of times. This is the crackback spot, and then you get a one more pass to an open three for Caravan in the corner. But it starts right off the rim, pushing the ball, getting downhill, and then there's always going to be room behind the ball. If we get a straight line drive, if we get any forward offense towards the rim, there's going to be space for offense behind the ball. He gets to what we call the crackback spot. It's an open look in transition, and he gives one more pass to the corner for three. So this is what Marquette needs to do more of, is just play with space. We get 5 out, and they stay wide the entire possession. We get a very high ball screen eventually in a 5-out situation pretty much. And you need to force UConn's weaker defenders to play in space. And then their smaller guards are going to be undersized if they have to step up. Like, he's in great position the entire possession. He's just not able to make a play on the ball, and it's a tough finish over 2 defenders. UConn doesn't have many flaws and weaknesses. They play really hard, and they usually make the right decision. But one place I think you have to attack them is here, just by spacing it out in the half court and making their size kind of go against them. UConn on a run here to end the half. They're playing very well. Marquette looks slow and tired. Looking for Clingan the entire time. And it's crazy. They get it into him eventually. The way Caravan, on this corner entry, he's got to be in. Yeah, this defender is over top. He's trying to help. Caravan's like, all right, bet. I see the back of his head. Let me run and go get available. But he doesn't just, like, jog there. He sprints to the open spot on the court, and then he just dots the pass right over top. It's just high IQ and awareness. Again, running to open spaces and making good things happen. Reading my defender here. He just reads the back of his head. If he can't see me, I'm just going to spot up and try and make myself available to make a good play. UConn loves to run this cross screen, down screen action. This time they set it up with the stagger. And then you're going to have Spencer come over for the cross screen, and Klingon's going to set a down screen for him. They love this action in Connecticut. Hurley loves the cross screen, down screen, and they set it up with a bit of a stagger look and just make it difficult to defend by hitting guys and playing physical. So my claim that Marquette looks tired is rooted in mainly offensive rebounds and second chance possessions. You see they get not one, not two, but they'll have three chances to score on this one. And you can't give up that many chances to top team in the nation. And then right here on the other end, very next possession, the ball just sticks a little bit too much. We don't get it back and forth to either side of the court. And I think we settle for what's a difficult shot outside of the paint here. So UConn's looking to push. We have three guys who are basically behind the ball at this point. And then by the time the ball advances up the court, everyone's behind it. We got no one back. I'm not saying UConn is invincible by any means. Smoked layup. And then we're going to drop this pass right here. But it doesn't matter. We're just continuing. He pokes it out right there. It's incredible. Like, we had 8 things go wrong, but we're still trying to make one thing go right for us, and it works out. Let me know if you can see what I see when these two dudes go down, because I see 4 dudes in blue with their hands out going to help them up, and I don't see any dudes in white. Granted, he fell later, and they do show up, but you know what I'm saying? UConn gets 3 wide open looks here to start the half, and it's just because they're hitting cross screen, just being physical and making contact with guys. See it again right here. Very next possession. Running, clinging off, down screen, being physical, hitting guys. Just getting himself open by running off guys, and these guys are making an active effort to hit his man. That's all it is. We'll go again, Spencer. It's the same action. Down screen, up screen. Except I'm going to hit your guy this time, and now it's a cross screen. But again, I'm actually hitting him. I'm getting in his way and keeping him from getting to you, from clinging. He's getting in his path. I mean, it's just having guys trying to make plays consistently and being physical and running off. Like, I miss him right there. They got more ball screen action. Guys are constantly moving, and it's just kind of beautiful to watch.